What's up, guys? It's January. That means it's the Keto Rewind 90 challenge. So it is going on right now, and the Rewind 90 focuses on a lifestyle of consistency. What do you say? Let's get this video started. Okay, so this video is not going to be super long because there's going to be a lot of videos this month. So today is the 3rd. So that means we're 3 days into the new year. I'm starting today as my day one because being through the weekend and all that stuff, it's just easier for me to start on Mondays from all the past dieting experience. So I want to tell you just a few things to get you started. I'm feeling refreshed, I'm feeling good, I'm ready to trust the process and get this going. So the first thing I want to say, let me put my camera down here. So I'm filming in my room right now because my kids still have another day out of school. They go back tomorrow. And then my parents are here, Kyle's here, so it's a full house. So the main thing is with this challenge, first off, congrats. You should be really proud of yourself to take that first step. When I look back at my videos on my day one, the girl that was in those day one pictures, she was strong, she was determined, she was going to stop at nothing to get to those goals. And some days I wish I could go back and bottle up that pure determination and give it to myself when I have those weak days, because that girl was going to get it done. And don't beat yourself up on that day one, because looking back, I see so much strength, so much courage in the girl from my day one videos. So first off, congrats for taking that first step in taking charge of your health. Second thing is, I want to say, give yourself some grace. It's gonna take, if you're new to a weight loss journey, you're gonna stumble a lot. So give yourself some grace. Know that it's a process. And the more that you can learn, the more that you have a chance to put yourself in a situation for success. So don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake, because how are you supposed to know it all in one day? I mean, I'm almost, 2 years, almost 11 months into this, and I still can't say that I'm an expert. So trust the process. Know that the mistakes that you might be making, or you will make, know that you're gonna learn a lot from those mistakes. So embrace those mistakes and trust the process. Don't just beat yourself up and think you failed and put your hands up and walk away. Please, 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 just have faith in that those mistakes teach you what ways didn't work and that you're on the wrong track and you need to adjust your sail. So some of the biggest stumbles I've had on my channel turned into things I know now, you know what I mean? So, but the next thing I want to say is if you followed me for a long time, I am not a planner. I have a very type B personality. I like to live in the moment. Planning is not my forte. With that said, the times that I've had the best success in my weight loss journey is the times that I planned, and you need to have a plan. So I bought myself, my mom wanted to know if somebody took me hostage and what they did with her daughter, because buying a calendar or a planner was something that was totally not what I do. Since February 11th, 2019, when I started my weight loss journey, I still didn't even buy one of these type of planners. I was using it on a piece of paper in a notebook. So I am making it official and I now have a planner. So I would highly suggest that you invest in some type of planner and get yourself a schedule. Above all, a schedule. So for example, I have to move a car out of the garage in order to use my garage gym. Well, sometimes that becomes a pain in the neck, because then I gotta move other cars, and then it gives me just another excuse not to go do what I need to get done. So my goal is, after I take my kids to school, I'm gonna take the car that's in the gym part of the garage and I'm gonna drive my kids to school, and when I come back, I'm parking in the driveway. Now the gym area in the garage is wide open and there's no excuse. So instead of putting my work off into later in the day, I'm gonna get it done first thing in the morning. And the main thing is, I need to clear my head. I tend to make better choices with my food throughout the rest of the day when I got a workout in. And 3, I really enjoy working out, and I don't know why I don't make that effort. So I just need to find a way in my schedule to fit that in where I get that time in. And so find something that works for you. It does not have to be physical. Just make sure to get that release in and do it consistently. So the next thing is, as far as my week goes, in order for me to get my planner and to make it make sense, I'm going to make a menu twice a week. So I'm going to make a Monday through Friday menu because that's pretty much set in stone. But I'm also going to make a weekend menu because my goal this month, above all, is to not go out to dinner. To not eat out or no takeaways, nothing for the whole month of January. And including that, because one of my goals is to stop using processed foods, any processed foods, not just the standard American diet. I want as minimal, to say zero is impractical, but to eliminate as much of those processed foods from my diet as possible means going to a restaurant and ordering out is not going to be on my, there's just not any restaurants like that fit those goals. So also when I eat out, I lose control of who gets to prepare my food. So I don't know what I'm eating. I don't know what's in it. You can only trust so much, the serving sizes. So in order to just take that complication completely out, I'm going to just give up eating out for a month. And I want to see if I can do it. That's a goal for myself. I usually derail on the weekends, and that usually, guess what's on the weekends? Eating out. And it's like, oh, I've cooked my meals all week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just want a break. Let's go out. There's where I fall apart. So that's another tip for you to lose weight. Avoid eating out as much as possible. Don't let it be the excuse, and power through it. So I will make a menu and buy all the things on the menu Monday through Friday. Come Friday, I'm going to make a second menu that includes Saturday and Sunday because I'm not including that in the original menu because sometimes the weekend plans get kind of crazy. So if I will have a better idea towards the end of week how the weekend's going to go down. So I can plan accordingly, buy accordingly, and stuff like that. So I will be making 2 menus per week. Eating this way you're limiting a lot of foods. You're going to be eating a lot of the foods over and over again, just in different ways. On that note, I will say I did find the best results when I was eating the same things over and over, like in a particular week. So for instance, if eggs and bacon is so easy and there's really no thought process in eggs and bacon, why not put that on your menu and eat eggs and bacon every day? And as you move on with your journey, you can always switch it up. But if eggs and bacon fills you up quick and easy, you can make that on the run. You can eat that anywhere. You don't have to eat that at home. So just use things like that. And if those foods make you lose weight, why not be including them? Why does it make such a big deal to have something different every single day? For what? If I know food works for me and I'm going to see changes on the scale and on my body, I don't mind if I eat them every single day. In the beginning, keeping it simple like that will make all the difference in the world. So, and that's why on my planner, eggs and bacon is my breakfast. I will be eating eggs and bacon every day. And there's a few other new recipes that I have recently found that I'm going to add in for lunches. Dinners is going to be pretty straightforward. I have protein and some veggies, and then some healthy fats. I do want to say my dad's doing this challenge with me. I'm always dragging him along, and he wanted to do fasting. I did not want to do fasting this first month, but it works for him. So I was like, okay, what if we meet in the middle and I'll do protein sparing modified fasting on the fasting days while you do your fasting. And if you feel like it, you can eat with me on those protein sparing modified fasting days, or you can do a straight water fast only like he normally does. That's where you just have water or coffee. So I'm going to be doing fasting 2 days a week. The rest of the week, the other 5 days of the week, I'm going to eat normally. So a lot of people were asking, are you doing intermittent fasting and all that stuff? Yes, I'm going to be doing fasting. And I'm going to switch this up every week. It's going to be different. But for right now, maybe for this first month, I'm going to fast 2 days a week. And the last thing I want to talk about is the whole point of this challenge, this 90-day challenge, is to come up with a schedule, a routine, and just have some sort of order back in your life. It will seem obviously really unnatural at first, but every day that you do it and you show up and you trust that process, eventually the routine will feel like the new normal. And the whole goal of this challenge in the first place is to have the restriction without feeling restricted. So in other words, you have to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. You can't be eating more than your body needs and expect to lose weight. So in order to make that feel like you're not restricting yourself, you're not putting yourself like you're missing out or you're just starving yourself, you've got to find something, a lifestyle that does not feel like you're being restricted. And that's when you're going to find that sweet spot. So for me, I'm going to be doing like a low carb, high fat, or what's another word, a high protein keto like lifestyle. That's because I wanted a little bit more carbs in my life, not the processed carbs. But I did want to make sure that I didn't want to feel too restricted. So in the past, 2021, I just battled restriction and I was rebellious and it was just yo-yoing fest. So I learned from my mistakes. I finally stopped resisting and looked at it, and I realized that I can't make this a lifestyle if I hate it. So I just increased some carbs and I didn't care what anybody else thought. A lot of people left my channel for subscribers, and good riddance, because it's not about fitting into a certain mold and being some perfect illusion of perfection. I wanted to this is my journey. This is how I'm losing weight. And if eating a couple extra carbs meant a lot of subscribers were going to peace out, well, good riddance, because I think that's the first reason why people fail. You try to please people. You try to do something that's unattainable and that doesn't feel like you, and you're going to crash and burn. So when I finally realized, you know what, this is my journey and I've got to own it, and I want to do something that doesn't feel like a diet so that I don't feel restricted. And if that means having a couple extra carbs and that will work, why not? It's not like you're eating McDonald's as those extra carbs. So put it in perspective and know that if you find something that makes sense for you, and don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Have that strength to rise up and do what works for you. Because if you're constantly feeling like you're dieting, you're going to crash and burn, because diets don't work. So I learned from my whole year of restriction that it wasn't going to work for me going in that direction. So I needed to find something that worked and didn't feel like a diet. So that's why I'm going to be filming what I'm eating in a day. Obviously today's my day one, so I don't have that content yet for you. But as I get a couple of days, probably 2 days worth of content, I'm going to be uploading that all up to my channel. I'm not going to film every single day, but my menu or my meal plan is going to be really close to what I had on my website, KetoRewind.com. Link will be down below. But I did an alternate day fasting challenge with protein sparing modified fasting. So, and that's where I did like a high protein keto, and then I alternated with a fast day. And in that case, I used the protein sparing modified fasting on that fast day. But that really worked very well for me. So I'm going to be modeling my own food plan off of that because that worked for me. It didn't feel like a diet. I enjoyed it and I got results. So I will link that in the below. It's weekly meal plans. There's videos that go along with it so you can watch that day by day. But if you want a specific meal plan that I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to give you that. I'm just going to be giving you, okay, this is what I had. But if you want to know what I'm doing and all that in advance, I would check out my previous challenges, because they really did work really well. And it gives me, like, when I sat down to plan my menu, I'm like, oh, all right, what am I going to do for Friday night's dinner? Well, I just had a whole pile of recipes to pick from that I've already done, over the summer. So I'm just going to reuse those ones, and that'll be my inspiration. So, and you can check out the videos that went with that. I look at myself now, I'm like, dang, if I would have just kept that up, I would already have been at my goal weight. So anyways, it is what it is. But I just know those are tried and true recipes, and it's a great starting point to get yourself moving again. So for this month, I'm going to be a little bit more restricted this month, but next month I'll see how I feel, and I know that I can increase my carbs as I go to make it feel less like a diet. But so while I am, what's up?
I was gonna join the video.
Oh, you are? Oh, look who I found.
To all my YouTube friends,
Hold on.
to all my YouTube friends, if you can see this, I'm being held here against my will and forced to paint bathroom vanities. I just came for a visit and it's turned bad. I can't leave until all my work is done.
In exchange for delicious menu foods, I'm gonna feed them well.
It has been good here, it has.
So look who's here, it's Dad. I'm gonna actually go find my mom. A lot of you have been asking where are my parents, so let me go find Mom. Look who I found. Found Mom. Quick, what are you eating? Toast. Toast? That's not allowed. All right, do you have anything to say, Mom?
Sleep.
I don't have hair and makeup on, bye.
Oh, really? You're from a distance, you can't even tell.
Go far away.
See?
Hi.
Are you gonna be coming up on some videos soon?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're eating, so I'll let you go.
Ghost.
Alrighty, folks, that is it for today. I do want to say I'm going to be posting on Overactive Fork soon. So if you haven't checked my other YouTube channel out, check out Overactive Fork. And I will see you a lot in the next month. So just remember, trust the process and know that you can do it. So give yourself a pat in the back for taking that first step to the new and healthier you. So I am Jess, you're watching Keto Rewind. Don't forget to check out the previous meal plans that I've done in the Keto Rewind Clean 30 challenges for inspiration and meal ideas. So bye-bye.